Summer is coming. I'm so excited. I am ready for summer. Makeup in the summer is kind of a free-for-all. Like, you can do whatever you want, right? In the fall, you tend to stick with more, you stick with the cooler tones, the fall and the winter. Your plums and, the reds and the fall leaf kind of colors. Winter, you stick with, reds and golds and stuff. Spring, you get the, pastels out. But summer is, you can wear anything in summer, and you can do it all, and you can make it as big and over the top as you want, which is what I decided to do today. I had gotten these colors a while ago from Makeup Geek, these eyeshadows, and have just been wanting to play around with them and just haven't yet. And now that it's summer, I can. So today I just wanted to create a fun look that, you could wear this to a night out. Depending on the situation, you could wear it to a wedding. Maybe it's a little fancy for a wedding, but whatever, I like it. I might wear it to a wedding this summer, we'll see. If you want to see how to get this look, please keep watching. So the first thing I want to do is prime my eyes, and I'm going to use my MAC Paintpot in Painterly and my crown brush number C476 to work the product into my lids, above into my crease, and a little bit underneath my eyes. Then I'm going to use Makeup Geek Shadow Mirage, and I'm going to use this as a transition color. It's similar to my skin color, so I'm just going to put this in the crease and a little bit above and a little bit in the outer corner, using a Sigma E45 brush. Then I'm going to use Makeup Geek Creme Brûlée, and I'm putting this all over into my crease, and I'm putting it on the lid as well, and it's going to act as my transition color, but it's also going to act as just the base for this look. And here are the crown jewels. We have Makeup Geek Mermaid and Makeup Geek Ocean Breeze. Oh, they're so pretty. So I'm first starting with Mermaid, and I'm using a MAC 252 brush just to pat that on the lid, and I'm not going into the crease. I am not going even really more than 3/4 of the way over on my eyelid, and I'm just patting it. I'm not swiping it because it is glittery and I don't want to swipe glitter all over my face. Then with Ocean Breeze, I am using a Sigma E70 brush just to place the product in kind of the outer corner, and I'm looking to do it in kind of a V shape just at the outer corner of my eye, really just blending in that product. This one is less shimmery, so I didn't mind swiping it because I wasn't going to end up with a face full of glitter. Now I'm just using some more of the Creme Brûlée to just blend all that in. Using a Sigma E45 brush, I'm just going back and placing the product more specifically where I want it. It's a smaller brush, so it's going to give me a bit of a denser look. It's going to make the color more concentrated, so I'm just going in and placing it where I want to get the shape that I want. Now I want the mermaid shade to really pop, so I'm using some MAC Fix Plus on my 252, picking out more product and really packing it in there. And you can see it really makes it pop and stand out. Now we gotta clean up our mess, because we made a mess. Just going back in with my my E45, and just cleaning up, making it look like I want. And finally using a Bdellium Tools 776 brush to smooth out and soften all the edges. Going in with Mirage, I'm highlighting my brow bone to really give that some pop. Lashes! These are House of Lashes Pixie lashes, and I love these lashes. I thought they looked really good. This is my first time using them. This particular set of House of Lashes, but I really liked these ones. And I'm not using liner because I really want this look to be, I want it to be dramatic, but I want it to be soft. So instead I'm just using Via Veneto from NARS to line my to tight line, and then putting on some Diorshow Mascara to blend my lashes in with the falsies. Using Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Aquacealer in light, just going to conceal. This is my new favorite concealer. I love this stuff. It is, oh, so good. Using my Real Technique sponge to just blend all that in. Blend, blend, blend. Then setting all of that with Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I couldn't do without this stuff. Baking away. Hoola, I forgot about Hoola for the longest time, and then I was like, why am I not using this anymore? So we're going to contour with Hoola bronzer from Benefit, and I thought it actually made a really good contour shade. Contour, contour. Gotta hide those chins. Wipe away the bake. And it's time for bronzer. For bronzer, I'm using Hourglass. Oh, what is this one? This one's the Luminous Bronze Light, and just warming up my face. For blush, I'm using Tarte Amazonian Clay 12 Hour in Ecstatic. I love the way that looks. For highlight, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills from the Gleam kit, the Crushed Pearl color, and I think it's such a pretty highlight color. Highlight for days. Going back to the two shadows, we're going to finish up underneath our eye. I am using in my waterline with a E16 from Sigma. I'm just using the color Mermaid to really make my eyes stand out. And I loved the way this looked. I thought this was just such a good look. Then going to use an E15 brush from Sigma to pop in some color on the inner corner of my eye and then underneath just at the front. Using a Morphe M408 brush, which is one of my favorite brushes, I'm using Ocean Breeze on the outer part underneath my eye. Diorshow for days. And we got a spray to make it last all day. For lips, I'm first lining and filling in my lips with MAC's Boldly Bare. Then I'm going to use two different glosses. First, I'm going to use MAC's Huggable gloss in Pleasure First on the bottom, Sigma's Lip Eclipse and Seal of Approval on the top, blend them together, and boom, there's our lip. So here is our final look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye!